I almost lost my life 3 times. I wasn't ready to die. So I discovered how I can save my own life. As a result, Dianne's Call Natural Living Lifestyle show was created. So let's answer the call to make our health a priority. Dianne's Call. Welcome to Dianne's Call Natural Living Lifestyle Show. We are in Atlanta, Georgia with Truly Living Well, a wonderful organization whose mission is to grow food, grow people, and grow the community. And they are doing just that. Truly Living Well. Woo! Look at this beautifulness. Is that a word? Yes, it is. Look at this beautiful area, oasis of green, delicious, nutritious, living foods. Again, Truly Living Well. What does that mean? It means that they have food all over the city, 4 different locations. This is the main campus. And as you can see, we have many boxes. We have some, I call them hoop houses, but greenhouses. Hoop house, greenhouse, same thing. The purpose is to be able to grow food year round. And we got people over here that's getting ready and prepared for composting. We have composting. They are an organization. It's an organization that makes their own soil by composting, using all natural ingredients. Ooh, this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna go and hang out and play a little bit in these boxes, see if I can identify, which I really feel I can. One of the most delicious, in my opinion, of the greens is this beautiful Swiss chard. Now, as you can see, the stems come in several colors. We have red stems. Isn't that beautiful? We have regular green stems, and we have yellow stems. These lines are our hydration system. Just as the body needs water, so does our food. So each and every box has a hydration system where they got lines running down to make sure that the whole area is covered and the whole area, all of the plants receive water. We're gonna have some time with the founder of Truly Living Well, Mr. Rashid, and he's gonna tell us exactly what that means.
You have a vision. Everyone does, which is a start. But sometimes we just need a little help bringing that vision into a reality. Call Reel to Reel Productions, the premier multimedia production studio. Here, we can help you form, shape, and create a video that you can display to the world. They will direct, produce, film, and edit your TV commercial, promotional video, TV show, or live event. Reel to Reel can do it all. Exceeding industry standards, Reel to Reel will see to it that your vision is produced in the highest quality possible. What can we create for you? Everyone has a vision. Make yours real today.
Today I am in Atlanta, East Point, Atlanta, with Rashid at Truly Living Well. Thank you for allowing me to come and spend some time with you and learn about urban farming. Rashid, tell me about the name, Truly Living Well. What inspired you to name it that? How did that name come about?
When we started, the first concept for this incarnation of my work was in 2005. I was in Ghana, and a woman here, there were 3 women that came over there. They wanted to be gentle lady farmers, and I said, let me, instead of helping them get rich, I've made a lot of people rich over the years, let me tell them what I wanted to do. And one of them had an uncle named Truly, and a health center, what do you call it when you take patients into a house, that you call Truly Living Well. And I said personal care home, that's what it was. I said, wow, Truly Living Well. That reflected all the values and virtues that I wanted to see in this business. So that's where the name came from. I am Truly Living Well. And we are the Center for Natural Urban Agriculture.
So all of the years that you've been here, approximately how many people would you say have been trained, educated, certified?
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Literally. You know, we have so many people. On Martin Luther King Day of service, we'll have 500 people. And we have service days throughout the year, all the volunteers that come through. We have a good number of classes. We have the Gardening 101, which is a morning program on the weekends. We have all the training programs. We started 6 after-school programs. We have 4 food co-ops. We do 7 sessions of summer camp for the children every summer. So we have although most people look at us as a farming organization, gardening organization, is that we are an education and training institute. So the depth of our program is what is really most important. We use the food production as the plate on which we serve our programs. We grow food, we grow people, and we grow community.
Tell me, how many different areas are you, Truly Living Well, growing in the city?
We have 2 principal sites and 2 auxiliary sites. We have one site where we've installed, now has a fruit orchard, which is really our first commercial site, but we've outgrown that one. So we just have the fruit trees that are over there. Then we have an auxiliary site down south where we grew hibiscus. This year. In the past, we've grown collard greens, but this year was hibiscus. Our office space where we're sitting now is our oldest site, and then we have our newest site, which is down in the West End, which we own that. And that's what's really exciting about this space, that we were able to obtain ownership, actually have that piece of land, and we are an anchor in that neighborhood, which is an ideal location for us.
So across the street, we saw a school.
And Magnus Jones, which is the only STEM certified school in the entire Atlanta public school system. And how partially how they obtain their STEM certification because of the work they do with us.
Tell me about the Young Urban Growers, that program.
Well, Young Urban Growers really is an umbrella for all the children's programs. I guess we've had a couple of grants that were specifically for that, but the area of the farm that you're referring to is where all the children's programming takes place, in the education department controls the input. We have a relationship with one of the large private schools on the north side that's going to put in a ground house, but it'll be a learning center out there. We have the children's gardens. We put seats in, so it's been landscaped by the young people, and that's their workspace down there.
I want you to talk a little bit about soil and the importance of soil.
It all begins, all life, all wealth, all health begins and ends in the soil. And that's the most important aspect of this business. When we first came to Atlanta, nobody was composting. And that was my mantra whenever I taught, is compost, compost, compost. You have to feed the soil, you build the soil. If you build the soil, if you have healthy soil, creates healthy plants, healthy food, healthy people. We don't try to grow food. We grow the dirt, grow soil, and let God grow the food.
Okay. The analogy of soil being like the body, particularly the female body. We talk about fertility, planting seeds, growing.
Obviously, you know more about a female body than I do. So I'll concede that on the front end.
You know more about soil than I do.
Yeah, that's why
so let's talk
make a good combination here.
Tag team.
Soil, you have to feed the soil. You have to give the soil good nutrients. You start putting a bunch of chemicals in the dirt, you may be able to get a plant to grow, but it's not going to be a healthy plant. It's not going to have the nutrition that you would like to get out of it, because you're not drawing from the earth. Commercial agriculture uses the soil as a receptacle for the roots, and then they put all the chemicals in the thing to make the thing grow. And what you put into your body, what you put in your system, whether you're talking about water, quality, pure water, quality food, or quality thoughts, are all going to contribute to the creation of a human being that is organic. If you put junk in, you're going to get junk out. Put garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. If the thoughts that go into your mind are garbage, that's what's going to come out your mouth in the rest of your life. So we have to be careful what we put into the soil. We don't use any chemical, no pesticides, none of that stuff. It's all natural. We try to emulate nature as much as possible. And if the human beings would just look at the animal life, all the creations that God has given us, and emulate what we see out there, we do much better. You know, if you watch an animal and they get sick, what do? They fast. And they stop eating. Let the body heal itself. Because we have it all within us. All of the answers, most of the questions we have are inside us if we understand.
The growing season, I see some of the plants are covered up and some are not. Why are some covered up and not all of them? Because it's cold.
We need it, just as you have seasons in your life, seasons in the year, the plants have a season also. So you have to understand the seasonality of it. And it's really pretty simple. You have the cool season crops and the warm season crops. And so the things that we have planted out there now are cool season crops. They're made, some of these things are designed naturally to withstand cold weather. Kale, collards, those thick leaf greens, they all do very well in the cold weather. In fact, they need cold weather in order to thrive. You know, you get some of the old folks who tell you that you don't even want to eat collard greens until after first frost. And there's some science to that, because what happens is the ice crystals get in there in the cellulose and start to break down the cells so that the greens become more tender after you've had a frost on them. So that's where that comes from. Now I couldn't grow tomatoes or okra or peppers or any of those summer fruits. They're all fruits because they have seeds in them, right? They have to, what we're calling a fruit is a ripened ovary, contains the seeds. And
Repeat that.
A fruit.
A fruit
is a ripened ovary. Contains the seeds.
Yes.
The eggs.
There you go. You went back to the female body.
You
ain't know you did.
I know I did. I know. Well, you know, the truth of the matter, all of creation is a feminine principle. Now, you understand? I mean, out of women comes the life. Okay, men can cultivate, but the women are the one that have been the productive force, the creative force in this creation, this plane.
How do we reconnect? Because one of the things I'm good at is connecting people. Help me to help us get reconnected.
You don't need no help. You're doing you. Okay, you just said it. That's what your life is about. That's what you're trying to do. You're doing it through your television program. You're doing it through the conversations. You're doing it through the products that you manufacture. Through food. Yeah, my food. And I'm doing it through my work, which is connecting people through the land, helping them to reconnect with the land, putting their hands in the soil, putting their feet on the soil so they can become grounded. When somebody's a little flighty, what do you say? Oh, you're not very well grounded. Put your hands in the dirt. That'll ground you.
You sharing with me is how I will continue to learn. I enjoy learning. I'm a student, lifelong student. And I know there's so many more lessons that the soil agriculture is going to teach me, and I'm ready to learn. So Rashid, thank you for joining us for another episode of Dianne's Call Natural Living Lifestyle Show.
Well, thank you so much for having me, inviting me.
We'll be back.
Yeah, it's been good for me.
I'm going to think about that class.
You're welcome.
The 4-week class.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Peace be unto you.
Peace be unto you. And up next will be our Spicy Bite.
You have a vision. Everyone does, which is a start. But sometimes we just need a little help bringing that vision into a reality. Call Reel to Reel Productions, the premier multimedia production studio. Here, we can help you form, shape, and create a video that you can display to the world. They will direct, produce, film, and edit your TV commercial, promotional video, TV show, or live event. Reel to Reel can do it all. Exceeding industry standards, Reel to Reel will see to it that your vision is produced in the highest quality possible. What can we create for you? Everyone has a vision. Make yours real today.
Welcome back to Dianne's Call Natural Living Lifestyle Show. And now it's time for our Spicy Bite. And we have the lovely, wonderful kale. This is dinosaur kale. And there are several different types of kale. You have curly kale, dinosaur kale, regular kale, and kale is the queen of greens. You can eat it so many different ways. You can eat kale chips, you can eat it sauteed, you can steam it, but the best way to eat it is raw. So I'm gonna take a little piece. Watch it. You can eat it raw. You can put a little lemon juice, and this is so sweet and so good and delicious. It has many, many benefits. 0 calories, low in fat, and a lot of fiber. And we all need fiber for the body, right? Kale has so many benefits. Vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, and it has minerals, folic acid. It helps with anti-inflammation. Kale, put some kale in your life. Kale, yeah.